You already know we back. Conversation with Lemetius. Uncle Lem said he'd be back in a minute, so you know little Lem gotta do the intro. Oh, we gonna talk Black Ops 6 beta. Gonna watch the trailer together. We gonna talk a little Acolyte. Oh, we gonna talk about Concord, man. Oh, man. Damn, the devs is gonna be getting some work. 200 million in a hole, 8 years in development. Oh, damn, man. Oh, somebody's job is in jeopardy. Listen, man, I want y'all to enjoy the show. Be prepared to get popping for the conversation with me. Oh, chat. Welcome. Enjoy the show. Facts.
Welcome to the Dragon's Den, one of your most captivating podcasts out there, with your host, Lemetius. Conversation with Lemetius, baby. Welcome, chat, man. I see everybody in there. I see my man, the Portable King, or you the Junior King, Mr. Joanna Dogs, #1, Mr. John Wolf in the building. I see my man back from the dead. I see the legendary Dragonheart Yobi. Please share this out. Ronald F. was popping. Let's get it. Man, please share this out. Get people involved. Get people in here. You already know we are back with another one, man. Let's go. Now, let me tell you something, man. I love to do these solo, excuse me, just woke up. Solo content videos for your dog. Gaming news. Gaming news. When the last time you heard that? You never heard it live. Facts. Listen. This is the second summer straight with the way gaming has evolved, man. Summertime is usually the dead time. Damn. But the last 2 years, the way games have been evolving, the way the windows are getting shorter between releases, Yeah, we got gaming news all year round. I can't even take my summer off like I used to. Like, yo, we gonna be gone for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks out the month. Nah, every week is something new. But this weekend, your boy be streaming Black Ops 6 Beta. With that being said, man, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's watch it live, man. Let me get y'all opinions, what y'all thinking about this multiplayer. This is incredible to me. It's one of my favorite games. Besides Halo, Fortnite, things of that nature, Apex. I could like to compete because I'm a competing guy. But listen, man, let's watch this together, man. Check how they incorporated that Gears of War meat shield, man. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get the show on the road. Let's do it.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection.
Y'all see what it is, man. I don't know, man. How many Call of Duty fans we got in the building, man? Yo, Jason was popping. Welcome to the stream. Back from the dead, of course. I don't know if I said snipes, but salute to everybody, man. Listen. Your boy excited, man. Yo, it's a good time to be a gamer. No matter the platform you on. Nintendo Direct, we ain't gonna talk about too much because I'm kind of done with Nintendo this gen, man. First of all, that was a last gen since when it came out. So I'm kind of done with them. I done dove in my wallet with them. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing it. They did announce a new collection, coming out 2025 with Power Stone 1 and 2. Talk about it. I see you, Snipes. I guess you a sniper because your name is Snipes. Yeah, talk about it. Welcome to everybody, man. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Showing up, giving me your time, man. You know these solo things is, got to carry the show. Abadella. TTS. I got you, bro. I got you. Listen, I was supposed to do the giveaway. Show got really crazy last week. The giveaway for the members for the choice of the shirt of the choice in the merch store that you choose. Plus, I'm getting ready to add a new Game Pass symbol. Now, hold on. Where the hell is it? I think I messed that up. But this is the new Game Pass Pimp Your Ride edition. You already know how we doing out here. You see them gamers out there having a good time. You already know what it is. Pimp Your Ride, baby. Get on board. That Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. I don't care if games are going to another platform. We pay that excellent monthly subscription fee and get it day and date. We ain't gotta wait. We get discounts. You know what I did today? This is because I'm petty like 50 Cent. I pre-ordered the Volt Edition that I spend $100 and almost $20 every year on Call of Duty. I messed around and only spent 30. Game Pass. Yo, listen, you can't be mad at that. Listen, certain games I feel, and I say this all the time, certain games I feel people shouldn't be left out. Spider-Man's, the Batman's, the Indiana Joneses, those are fan favorites. I don't think they should be locked down to any console. Now, exclusive Starfield, Halo, God of War, you know, Last of Us, I think they should be, right? But listen, man, we're going into a new generation game, and we're going to talk about that. But now I want to talk about this situation that I read, and what's crazy, I saved this article, so I don't even got all the solid information like I usually got. And I hope y'all like that. Y'all like that Game Pass Pimp My Ride? Yeah, you already know what it is. Your boy out here. Yo, listen, man, I'll be coming up with some real original ideas, and I'll be dropping that merch in the store. And you'll be able to get your Game Pass Soul Train, your They Not Like Us shirts. Y'all already know what it is in the streets, man. But with that being said, let me say this, man. Let me say this. Dev went on to say something crazy about the Series S, right? I can't forget what Dev it was, man. Somebody remind me in the chat if you know. They basically said the world don't need it. Now, this is what kills me with certain developers when you put a camera in front of their face, right? Oh, it was the something Zero, Blade Zero, something like that, devs, that said that slick crap. Now, your graphic guard was good, man. I see you in the building. Let me say this for the record. The Series S at $300 is a 1440p machine that does 120. The average PC in that price range don't do that. Facts. Right? And what kills me is when these devs, and then I'm gonna get on Microsoft, then these devs come out here and say things, but you making a game exclusively for PlayStation. So I would respect you if you was putting that game on Series X and you said, we ain't optimizing for Series S, but you're not doing that. You go out there, run your mouth, and you talk about Series S like it's some cheap ass hardware, like it's inferior. Inferior to what? Yeah, it may be inferior in terms of power to the PS5 and the Series X, but to the average consumer that buy PCs for $800, they could barely get 1440p at 120 frames at a high fidelity. These are facts. So that developer that's making that, I tried to look up the article that I saved, and guess what? The page no longer exists. The fraudery. Yeah, it no longer exists. So somebody got scrapped because that was crazy. But I'm going to say this to my good people. Manual A1 was good at Microsoft, right? You got this parity law between your two consoles, right? Black Myth Wukong case, even though that game is going from 60 to 20 on PlayStation, and people are bragging about it. I never seen nothing like that, but okay. But your parity clause between your own two consoles is a problem for your games coming from these third-party developers. I always tell y'all, all developers are not created equally, man. Yo, talk about it, graphic art, right? So, listen, everything is not created equally. Every developer is not created equally. Some of them don't put in that work. They like the ease of use. And I keep telling people, the Xbox Series X is new hardware. The Velocity architecture is new hardware. And sometimes developers like to just make what works. And the PlayStation is a PS5 4 Pro on steroids. It uses the same developmental tools, They didn't have to learn nothing new. That's why in the beginning games came out optimized better for PlayStation than a more powerful console because they had to do some little bit of R&D. How can we get the best performance out the Series X? Every developer don't want to do that. I know that because I had conversations with them. They just want the ease of use. So I think with Xbox, you got to drop your parity clause between the Series X and S. And I know you want to innovate the business. You want to bring the most powerful hardware, and you want to. I get that. But sometimes go with the developmental tools that works for everybody. Like Sony did. They didn't do nothing but take a PS4 Pro, right? It's not a PS4 Pro. Don't get it twisted. It's a better, PS5 is way better. But they kept the same developmental tools and just made it more powerful. That's why their games just come out and just be running sometimes better in the beginning before the patches. Once they hit them with the patch, you seen that Devilman Cry 5. You saw what happened. Oh, it's not hitting 120. PlayStation's at least doing 110. As soon as they passed it, 4K 120. Boom. Single player experience. So, listen, man. Steve Pico, General of the Rewatch Game. What up, Emmanuel A? Listen, I'm just saying, man, certain things, you know, we get in here. I'm a tech guy. I don't really like getting into the developer situation, man, but it is what it is, man. Like, Microsoft got to do better, has to do better with their own R&D. You know what I'm saying? They got to do better with that. Now, I'm going to get into this. I said this, my man John Wolf for cosign. I don't like Concord's failure. This is historically the worst game to ever come out. Gollum had more people attached. People was talking about Redfall. Redfall had quadruple the people playing the game. Now, with Concord, there's nothing wrong with the game. I hate when people just use that for this stupid fake war. It's annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's annoying. These are people's jobs. And, you know, Sony is quick to, Solid White was popping. Good to see y'all, man. These are people's jobs. And Sony, when they don't get what they want, they do termination. Your contract has been canceled, right? It's not bragging rights when a game company, we're gamers. We don't want stuff to fail. Audio low. All right, let me do that for you. I turned it up a little bit. Let me know tell me if that's better. Yeah, I did. I turned it up. We got options over here. Appreciate that. So, I don't want to see a game fail and then I see assholes. Let me repeat that. I don't want to see a game fail and I see assholes on Twitter bragging about a group of people that the game failed. Now look at this, man. This is not funny. Ain't nothing funny about this. 200 million. Now we know Sony don't got the bread to be playing with 200 million. They will axe your ass. And you on Twitter bragging about a situation that can hurt those people's pockets and the jobs that go along with it. 8 years of work down the drain. Now, I'm not blaming the developer, because trust me, I played the beta. The game looked good, played good. Did it bring something new to the table? Nah, it didn't. But was it fun to play? Was it first party? Now, what kills me, with you clowns on Twitter, you tweeting all day. Concord, 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 Concord. That's what y'all doing, right? But guess what? When the game come out, y'all ain't talking with your goddamn wallet. You talking on Twitter. And then when the game fails, historically might be the worst game ever. When you got Gollum doing better, oh man, ain't nothing. No, come on, man. We can't do that. I blame the PlayStation community. I'm part of it. You know I got VR, I buy all the collectibles, and I say it all the time 'cause I like to throw it in your face. I buy more shit than you do on your platform that you worship. Facts. Now, this is what kills me. Y'all don't support the game. Y'all was happy Redfall didn't do what it do. Child of God was good, man. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with this generation of gaming. We're going to talk about that later. I never seen a group of people so toxic that want games to fail. Do y'all have an idea about the game crash I had to live with when there was nothing being produced? NES had to save us? The NES came out and had to save gaming. I know a lot of people wasn't around then. We ain't had no social media to tout our own BS in front of people. But you PlayStation guys, let me guess. Stellar Blade wasn't good. 1 million sold worldwide. That is embarrassing. And this is why I say these third-party companies should stop these third-party deals. Because you hurting the industry and yourself. We don't get into that Square Enix talking about they doubling down on Xbox gaming output. That's a little later. Because you know we talk facts here. All we do is promote the facts. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm going to say, man. The PlayStation community, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth wasn't good enough for y'all to buy. Goddamn, Spider-Man 2 struggled in sales. Spider-Man 2. I got that 19-inch collector's edition. I got that. I want to know, where the hell are you Twitter weirdos at? Y'all Twitter weirdos. I don't understand y'all, man. I don't get it. I know y'all like to talk, but you ponies be in the win. Y'all definitely be in the win. That's all y'all do is talk. Put your wallet where your mouth is. Matter of fact, put your wallet in your hands where you always tweeting from. This is ridiculous. Y'all gonna destroy the PlayStation with your ignorance. Chat, please tell me if I'm wrong. They talk about stuff they just don't buy. Oh, game not coming out because of Series S. No, y'all don't have a Series S. Why y'all not buying games? I'm a little parched. Listen, I'm a gamer. Even though I'm stepping off of Nintendo's bandwagon for the last year, I'm a gamer. Asus ROG Ally X, I'm part of that mobile squad, right? Flip Money was good. The content, the creator of Pony Bots has entered the building. Let me repeat that. The creator of Pony Bots has entered the building. That's right, my boy Flip Money made that up in the chat, and then it spread like wildfire on the internet. Shout out to Flip Money in the chat. So I'm saying, listen, Concord failing, it's not good for gaming, especially at the price point. 8 years? That means they've been making this game since Overwatch was conceived. This was their Overwatch baby. And yes, the characters are pretty good and the special stuff, but it don't bring nothing. I had canceled my pre-order. Don't get me the lion, because I knew it was gonna fail. Not because I didn't think it wasn't good. So people, man, we gotta do better. For my OG PlayStation heads, man. OG Papa PlayStation said y'all gotta step your game up. And he gonna make an appearance sometime this week, maybe next week. But we can't be celebrating goddamn games failing, you idiot. Y'all idiots. And I don't care if nobody don't like what I say. I stand on what I believe in. 10 toes down and 10 hands up. Or 10 fingers up. Facts. It's just goddamn crazy the stuff that y'all say and brag about, man. Now, for my Xbox people, I'm going to show you something, man. Shout out to my boy Jay Rizzy. That's the masterful J-Rock. I'm going to show y'all something real quick, man. And I haven't even tried this, but see, my man J-Rock is a gamer. And I think Black Myth Wukong, they buying that thing in China like crazy. That's how I got to those numbers. You know, they got a lot of PC dudes and, you know, sold out them PlayStations over there. But look at this right here. I want to show y'all something. This is my man J-Rock playing on NVIDIA Shadowplay. Signing in with his Xbox controller, his Xbox account. If you have an Xbox, you still can play Black Myth Wukong right now. Oh yeah, shout out to J-Rock, because he petty like 50 Cent too. And he said, look what I did. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong, Shadow Play, take your Game Pass. Take your Game Pass and sign in and play. Shout out to Microsoft and the ABK deal. That's how this happened. That's how that happened. Let's give a round of applause to my squad over there at Microsoft. Let's go. That's how that happened. That's exactly how that happened. They cut that deal, and now you can sign in with your Xbox Live account, and you can also play Black Myth Wukong right now through your browser. Just sign in to Shadow Play. The best online streaming service in the world in terms of connectivity. Facts. That's what we drop here. It's facts. Yeah. So now I wanted to show people this because a lot of people didn't really know that you could do that. And I hope everything is clear. I hope that, well, I see the internet is lit. Yeah, it was crazy over there. I couldn't control it. I don't know what the hell happened with the internet. But I bought a brand new router because I got a gig both ways, and my Netgear router ran its course. That $450 was worth it, but it ran its course. It can't recognize my speeds. So I'll have a new one tomorrow. Ooh. Asus ROG Jump Off X6000. Yes. Beaming me up, Scotty. You hear me flip? Beaming it up, Scotty. You listen. So what did y'all think? What did y'all think about that footage, man? Of my man J-Rock playing on Shadow Play. NVIDIA Shadow Play. Online with an Xbox controller. Sign in with your account. Go try that out, people. Appreciate that, Flip. Hit that like facts. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on, man. Let's move on to a little bit something a little different. Now, I ain't got but so many hands, so I can't put no poll. But I would like to know, people in the chat, man. I would like to know, did y'all like the Acolyte series? Because I thought that was a nice and different perspective for the Jedis and the Sith, right? Because they never make multiple Siths. There's always the master and the student. Now, you know this is off topic, but you know I always throw my movies or a trailer or something in here because you know this is a solo situation. Conversation with Lametius. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate it. But I don't even know what's wrong with today's people in the movies. Now, my man King David went to go see Borderlands. He said the damn movie was good. Now, if you see about that $4 million generated in the box office, you like, oh, that's a flop. Must not be good. King said, Lemon, it was a good damn movie. Now I'm going to go check it, right? I don't know who else seen it. If anybody else seen it, let me know. Oh, yeah, GeForce Now. I keep saying Shadow Play. Shadow Play was the original name when I was streaming it with this. I'm going to show you what I was streaming Shadow Play with. The first Nintendo Switch. The NVIDIA Shield Portable. It was called Shadow Play this. So GeForce Now. My bad. Thanks for the correction. I've been saying that for a long time. This is an NVIDIA device. This is what the Switch was based off. Got that Tegra 1 chip in here. So yes, thank you for the correction. Facts. Appreciate that. Thank you, Emmanuel. So, I think this generation, I think that they're jaded, man. I don't think their focus stays where it need to be, right? I think they be all over the place. See, John Wolf know about that Shadow Play too. Yeah, I was beta testing that thing for years when the pricing was, I don't even want to talk about that. Woo, expensive, boy. You had to get a second job to use it. But I think this generation of gamer, man, I think this generation, they don't hold, their attention span is very low. It's very low, right? You know, everything can't be free to play. Some shit you gotta buy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like Acolyte, but I thought it was pretty damn good, and I was excited to see the next episode where they was gonna take it, but they canceled it. Like, goddamn, but I do want to be petty. Halo didn't get canceled because it wasn't putting up numbers. It got canceled because their whole TV division got canceled. Keep that in mind. Had nothing to do with Halo. That's why Halo's shopping for a new home. So we will be getting season 3, maybe on Netflix, maybe on Amazon. But like I said, man, I thought Acolyte was a good movie. I mean, TV series. I thought it was. Now, we're gonna move into Avowed and these frame watches. Now, I'm 52. I remember the days of playing games. You picked it up, played it, you liked it, you spread the word. These frame warriors on Twitter, I said it in 2017, 2018, multiple podcasts, GRG, Iron Lord, you pick it. 30 frames on console ain't going nowhere. You bugging! Aaron Greenberg said it's gonna be the standard. Aaron Greenberg don't make games. Sometimes you shouldn't say stuff like that. That's my man. Love that dude to death. Don't get it twisted. Love the conversations. But Aaron Greenberg don't make games. You may want the 60 to be the standard, but at what resolution, right? At what fidelity? I prefer graphics. I said this to my man Paris Lilly, a.k.a. Mr. Vicious, a.k.a. Debo, Saturday. I said, listen, I ain't no frame warrior. I said in certain games, I need frames. Fighters and shooters and sports. That is it. I prefer when they have a performance in the quality mode, I go with quality because I like graphics. You think I go spend money for $1,200 to $1,800 graphic card because I'm looking for frames? Nah, son. Nah. And anybody that spends money on a PC over $4,000, y'all already know you want everything. Frames and fidelity. It's a double F situation. I ain't talking about Final Fantasy. Nah, man. We gotta keep it real, man. We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. 30 frames can be smooth. Halo was the biggest game on a planet. First game was 30. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a damn. Everybody played. It changed the way we played first-person shooters in gaming. That didn't stop Destiny from being successful. That thing was 30 frames. Until these new gen consoles, millions of people, let me say that again, millions and millions and millions of people was playing in 4K 30 and did not care. Nobody cared. And then all of a sudden, we get this generation, and Aaron says something. Dudes assuming they know hardware. Here we go with the Twitterverse. Everybody's a genius on Twitter. Everybody's an accountant and a market analyst. 30 frames ain't going nowhere. The high fidelity games are 30. Yes, Spider-Man could do 60, but what that resolution drop to? Now you say, oh, I don't care about resolution. I'd rather play 1080p. So you bought a 4K TV to buy games that's 1080p. I want y'all to make that make sense. Because you know, the resolution makes the picture clearer. Like if you're playing a Call of Duty, you can see everything in 4K. Clear, crystal clear, compared to 1080p. What are we doing? So attacking a Valve for being 30 frames, I don't care. I'll be playing at 30 frames. I don't care if you listen, I play Spider-Man at 30. So I don't get involved. Listen, everybody got their thing, man. Yes, you're right. You're right, Dolph. And it's disgusting. And listen, I told some of my boys, can you tweet about something else? I'm tired of hearing Concord from you same 6 people every 30 seconds and 35 tweets. We know it's doing bad. That is not original right now. I'm just saying, like, God damn. Sometimes I gotta mute some people I know. I don't want to keep hearing. I brought this up with my boys Saturday at the podcast. I said, since when gaming is an angry situation? I'm pretty sure everybody in here play games to have fun, escape real life, relax, bring enjoyment. Who plays games to be angry? Who plays games to be angry? Y'all don't know. I don't know, man. I think this gaming generation, I hate to say it, but y'all not winning. Y'all don't know nothing about being a gamer. Y'all don't know, man. And I ain't old. I don't get old. Like I told Colt the other night, I don't get old. I level up. So this generation, the old heads is gonna have to hold it down, and that's what I'm gonna get into right now. That was a nice little segue into the next topic. Brand loyalty is going out the window. And I'm not talking about with the consumer. First off, we have a lot of layoffs, which is terrible. Still better than the crash, but this is why they're doing it. People trying to find ways to make money and survive. Even though video game is thriving, the games are costing more money to make. They're trying to cut costs down. They're trying to make it so they can continue to bring gaming to you in your living room and be successful and generate money, right? So brand loyalty is out the window. Microsoft is moving to the future of we put our games on everything, right? Me, I don't want to see Halo on no goddamn PlayStation because see, I buy all consoles. What's the reason to buy all consoles if I could buy one and it could rule them all like that goddamn ring? Facts, right? There got to be some type of separation. I don't get mad about Indiana Jones. Yes, it's a killer title that they could have kept to themselves to bring people to their platform and ecosystem. You question what they're doing. But then you look at it. They're going to get some money from Sony community that they would have never saw by buying the ABK deals, by buying the Bethesdas, because technically Microsoft is the biggest publisher in the world, the biggest publisher of video games in the world with 2 purchases and looking for a 3rd one. Big boy status. So some games will go over there because I didn't see nobody say nothing about Doom. Nobody said anything about Doom. People lost their shit. Oh, Indiana Jones, Tim Poodle was right. Tim Poodle was right. How's that PlayStation crossover working out for you, buddy? Anyway, I'm just saying, the old ways are over of brand loyalty. These companies are trying to make money. So you're just going to sneak underneath the radar that Lego Horizons is going multi-plat. Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that happening. Oh, Lego made that happen. Nobody has facts. Everybody's just talking. Show me where Lego said, we made them do it like MLB said. The most successful MLB show ever has been on Game Pass. Facts. Get on board that pimp out ride. Facts. Game Pass. Facts. These are all facts. So what you think Microsoft is a $1 trillion company? It's Google, it's Apple, it's Microsoft. Is there one more $1 trillion American company out there? I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just saying. They know how to make money, right? Game Pass technically needs 2.5 to 3 million subscribers to be successful. They over 35 million people. IGN was wrong about that. Oh, it's not sustainable. We see what happened with that. 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Oh, this is not sustainable. Biggest deal in gaming. Right? Biggest deal in gaming. What we talking about? What we talking about here? Huh? Everybody's a market analyst. So now, you got to look at them old days of certain games being on only one platform. It's not working no more. Especially when you're buying 1 million of a game, 2 million of a game with 65 million consoles sold. We got to get off that old horse. We got to get on something new. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about stuff that's realistic. You rather have that game on your console and it dies over there because your console war that really don't exist? That shit only exists on Twitter. I'm not going to badmouth him, Wilfrey, Rosario. I'm not going to badmouth him because he's a friend of my dudes and they be telling me to chill out. But clowns stick together. And them dudes, he's a weird one. He tried to put a spin on everything for PlayStation. And he knows everything and knows nothing at the same time. I'm going to leave it there before I get ratchet. These are the people they follow. I don't know how people keep following these idiots. And they be just spewing stupid shit. Ain't one thing I said here today is my opinion. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you exactly what it is. You shouldn't want games to fail. Concord's not doing well. It's not a good idea. It's not good for the community. It's not good for the dev. I didn't say anything. My opinion. When I say in my opinion, I feel that. But I ain't say no shit, but people keep listening to all these opinionated clowns. It's amazing. But the old days is over. And being that gaming started with pretty much my age group, I've seen every damn gaming generation. There was the 5200s, the 2600s, the ColecoVisions, the Intellivisions, the Commodore 64s. They had exclusive content to those platforms that you only could get on those platforms. Even 3DO had exclusives. The best Need for Speed ever back in the days was on the 3DO. You had to buy it to get it, right? Road Rage was the best on 3DO. It's not my opinion. That's just what it was. It just outperformed everybody else. So that regime is over. So now we're going to move into another segue. Where's it at? Oh, talking about games on one console that can't survive. Let's get into this Square Enix situation. Today they put out, they're doubling down. That was this morning. Yeah, I'll be at 5 in the morning for work. Came out like maybe 6:30 in the morning article. And they said they doubling down on Xbox game output. Now, I don't know how Final Fantasy got connected to PlayStation, but that shit started on NES and Super Nintendo. So when they kind of like forgot their roots. So I was like, yo, why people keep thinking PlayStation put them on the map and that ain't how they got famous? Then they started putting it on PlayStation, but it's still also going to NES devices. And then they just all of a sudden start doing Japanese favors for Sony. You're not even getting broke off with no extra bread. You're just doing favors. People say, oh, they signed the exclusive deal. Nobody produced any documents that said that. Nobody. Not one person that spewed that nonsense produced any document that said, oh, yeah, they signed the deal and got $20 million. I'll wait. If somebody got it, please show me, because I'll wait. Because a lot of people talk a lot of crap, and it be their opinion, and they turn it into facts. But now that Square's doubling down, I would like to know, chat, Square's coming back to Xbox in a big way. What do you think we're going to get? Are we going to get Final Fantasy VII Remaster or Remake and Rebirth? That would be awesome because there's a lot of Final Fantasy players on the Xbox platform, right? Because they're obviously getting burned. And if they keep up their track record, they're going to get bought. And they ain't going to get bought for what they worth. They don't get bought for that dollar store price because they're not going to be worth nothing because their stock keeps dropping. They did some 40 to 60 billion yen loss. That's a lot of bread for them. And 2 million games sold on a 65 million base platform console is disgusting. If you look at Twitter, you would think everybody was playing Concord and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Lies, lies. I can't believe a word you say. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Now, I want to talk about something good with PlayStation. They're learning. They're learning on the PC side, which you know it's going to do nothing but benefit the gamers over there on PC. Now, when they put the DualShock compatibility over there with the PC, I kept saying, you make a good controller. This controller, I think, is the best controller ever, right? Haptic feedbacks and all this stuff. The gyro, all that. I think it's amazing. But I kept saying, you need an app to control it. So I guess they must have heard me because they have an app that controls. Wait a minute, where the hell it go? Nope, that's the price. Oh, here it go. Let me zoom into this a little bit, then I'll pull it up on the screen for y'all. Got the PlayStation Accessories app. Boom. Now, the PlayStation Accessory app is gonna help you if, because people like choices, right? It's gonna help you on the PC side of things. Use your controller to its fullest capability, which I thought they did the app from the beginning. Don't put because the default controller is the Xbox controller. Now you can app update, right? It tells you the system requirements, the supported controllers, and you'll be able to update your PlayStation controller now on your PC. You can update the DualSense Edge Wireless controller and the DualSense controller, which goddamn is awesome, right? Because you could do that with Xbox for years. Just use your USB cable, man. I wanted to bring that to your attention. If you use your PlayStation controller over there on Windows, you can now download the app. You don't need a PlayStation 5. And you could update your DualSense and DualSense Edge to all the current hardware. Now, they're not a PC company, but they're learning. They are learning. And it's good to see them do those improvements for the gamer. It's good that they do the improvements for the gamer, man. Yeah, Wolfie is on fire in the chat. So, listen, man. So now, I want to talk about something else. These goddamn scores, man. These Metacritics, and I ain't talking about Metacritic. I'm just talking about how people talk about the scoring system for video games. Let me say this for the record. Good games start at 70, not 85. Those are the great games. And then you got the 85s to the 90s to the 100s. That's the exceptional games. This new breed of gamer goes out there. If a game's not an 82, 83, 84, 85, the game sucks if it's in the 70s. I don't know who told you that. I don't know where they got those parameters at. But a good game starts at 70. It doesn't start at 90. Those are the exceptional beasts of the industry. I don't know who thought that 70 was trash, or 72, 73, 74, 75. I'm pretty sure if you went to school, barely passing was 65. 70, you was like, yes, I got a 70. 75, yes. So now, I see these people running on the internet. Oh, this game is a 78. It's garbage. Said that about Redfall. Garbage. Redfall is a whole new game today that nobody talks about, right? Stellar Blade, right? It's a great game. If it got a 70, would you say it wasn't? Like, What is wrong with y'all? I mean, I think as the older gamers, we gotta carry this industry, man. These new ones are just, I'm sorry, not all of them. Got a lot of great gamers today, but a lot of them are pathetic. They don't understand gaming. They ain't been gaming long enough, or they don't game with enough generations or something. Maybe they didn't have enough consoles under their belt, but goddamn, a 70 is a bad game now? That's what we doing? I mean, they watch a trailer and say, oh, did you see her eyelids? Oh my God, I'm not buying that. Her eyes was off. You remember this? Guardians of the Galaxy. Everybody said, oh, you don't use the other characters. That game is trash. You saw what happened to that, right? I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what's happening today. This is why people like me have YouTube channels, to give people the truth. You cannot believe today's gamer. You are listening, if a trailer looks like it's not good, you can go, okay. What about Guardians of the Galaxy look bad when they show the trailer? Now, you don't have to like the game. I'm not saying you got to like the game. But trash? When I saw Gollum, damn. I'm a Lord of the Rings nut. Damn. That didn't look good. But you know what's crazy? That game had more concurrent players than goddamn Concord. Now, y'all telling me I'm bugging? They went and bought Gollum. A little bit of people with more than Concord, but they went and bought Gollum, and they ain't buy Concord? And we supposed to respect their opinions? I'm just saying. It's not me. Numbers don't never lie. I'm just saying. That was a great game. That's a fact. It was fire. And I beat it because I'm a multiplayer connoisseur dude. I beat that game and enjoyed it from beginning to end. Great story, great interaction, great graphics. I gave it a 90. But you don't use other characters. It's going to be trash. Trash. Everybody, show this. Don't buy that. It's going to be trash. I think we need to put them dudes in their own section in the stadium. Y'all stay in the dunce section and put them little goddamn cup hats on and just talk to each other. This is the community we live in. They bought Gollum over Concord. I just want y'all to understand what we're dealing with here. Come on, man. Come on. Jesus Christ. Man, this is crazy, man. Now we're going to get to the last topic of the day. Now, this is another thing I've never seen in my life, right? I never seen this in my life. I never seen this. Now, I'm going to bring this up. What the hell going on, man? What the hell is going on? Nearly $90 raise in Japan for the PlayStation. 19% raise for the third time. Now this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Now, if there's a economical drop, and I'm talking about where you moving up because your money ain't matching no more, and you gotta up the price to equal you making the game. I mean, making the console, which has happened, even for Microsoft. All right, did it in India. They price matching compared to the economy drop of the finances of their money. All right. We 4 years in. These consoles are double cheaper to make than they was when you first made them. How y'all not making money? Come on, son. Are you serious? 4 years later, this shit is old hardware. And it's not even fully utilized hardware. They still haven't tapped into these systems, but want to bring out a Pro to play what? To stay on topic. So now this is the third price hike in Japan for the PlayStation. Let's just say, all right, Lim. I don't care about the price hike. So I'm like, all right, if you don't care, buy it. Here you go here. This is key. What you playing? You bring out a PS4 Pro. PS5 Pro, right? What you playing? Now, last gen we needed them Pros because both them systems was inferior. One was less than the other. Xbox came out with a 900p system. That was crazy. They went from 720p to 900p. Crazy. Diametric error. Bad move. You want to bring out a PS5 Pro. At what price? If you went up $90 in Japan, that makes your system $590. People in the chat, type them numbers in. What the hell Pro gonna cost? And you making it today. What will the Pro cost? Huh? What will a goddamn PlayStation 5 Pro cost? $629.99? Because if your current console just went up $90, that's $590. They're not gonna charge $9 more for a Pro. Real free, you on a roll, baby. And who gonna buy it? And what they gonna play? Who gonna buy it and what they gonna play? Do we honestly need, listen, they haven't even tapped into the Series X. We just got our first game that looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right? Hellblade. So you trying to tell me they're going to bring out a Pro for $10 more than the base? Because people keep saying $599. They just raised their price $90 in Japan. So you think for $10 more, you getting a Pro? First of all, what the hell the Pro is going to do over the PlayStation now? What is it going to do? Are they going to guarantee 60 for every game? Not with these SoCs, system on the chip. Nope, because there's memory bandwidth limitations and there's compromises with systems on the chip. I think the next Xbox should have a dedicated GPU and a dedicated CPU. I think both consoles will benefit from that. But see, AMD is making everything and they live on system on a chip. They live on that. So what the hell we need this for? I'm not buying it. As much as I love to buy some tech, I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. Some of my friends said they doing it, and I said, what you gonna play? Ratchet and Clank remaster, the second edition? What are you gonna play? You gonna sit around and wait for patches for everything you currently have to play again? Because here go another problem with Sony. Unlike Microsoft, and I keep saying this, when they gave us frame rate boosts, right? They went back and they cataloged, gave it to us for free. I'm pretty sure Last of Us updates $10. Sony will charge you $10 to upgrade some shit that you already got. Nobody asked you to goddamn give us a remaster for the remaster. You charge us $10 for the remaster of the remaster. Are you serious? So you just gonna keep milking Last of Us 1 because I have it, but I ain't pay for that $10 upgrade to do what? So now they bring out a Pro. What they gonna do? $10 us again to death? Or maybe $15 to $20 us to death? I'm just saying. Some shit don't make sense. Even if they drop it next year, what you gonna play? I want to know what you're gonna play. Why they even release it? Does PlayStation look graphically inferior to Series X? Hell no. So what are they releasing it for? You ain't gonna get about 10 dummies to buy it, because I'm not buying it. It don't make sense. This generation got hindered by COVID. We all know what happened. People wasn't even used to developing from the home. That killed Halo's development. Them dudes was split up. Those had 1,000 devs on that game. They was not used to working from their house. The creative bar out the room because you can't walk in the next room and have a conversation. People scared to talk to each other. What the hell? This generation needs to be extended. Now, Black Myth Wukong is a beautiful game, even though it goes from 60 to 20 on PlayStation. Those dudes are PC dudes. They're not console people. They don't really know how to optimize for console. That's why Black Myth is struggling. And Microsoft was like, not over here. The performance is terrible. So I don't know how people bragging about it. I bought it on PC. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I'm not buying no PlayStation 5 Pro. And this is the first generation I ever seen consoles go up. Now, the Xbox been on sale many times, but the PlayStation, y'all going up and up. This your third one in Japan. Y'all like milking Japan. Milking them. If I was a PlayStation guy, I'd go buy me a Series S in Japan, like that thing shot off this time, dude. That's what I would do, because y'all raising prices to give people what? Astrobot? And I'm an Astrobot fan, but goddamn, that's not enough to buy a goddamn $590 console. Or a $90 increase, let me say, because I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I just know it's up $90 and it's up 19% over the last percentage of the console's price. Listen, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this generation of gamer. I don't know what's going on with these console people, these manufacturers raising prices of old consoles. I don't know, man. People in the chat, man, I don't get it. All those sales on Black Myth will come because of PS5. Talking about raising price. But yeah, listen. Oh, here we go with the internet crap. The internet crap has started again. Man, I'm changing I can't wait to get this router tomorrow. Jesus Christ. But we back. It shouldn't be buffering. We back. But I think it's back. And so, listen. That was the last topic, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. I will be installing that new router tomorrow ASAP. I think my other router is just on its last legs. And before it ruins my shows, I got some great streaming this weekend with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Please pull up. The next Dragon's Den, we will be doing a giveaway. You have time to become a member. You pick a shirt of choice, and it will be sent to your doorstep. I'll reach out, contact you, get your information, and you will be getting a shirt. And the next, now listen, we have two tiers. The gold tier is the tier where you could win and become, get on camera, come on the channel, spit your bars, join the team, and give the public your opinion. Because without y'all, there's no gaming, man. I wouldn't be able to do this without your attention and everything else of that nature. So I definitely appreciate everybody. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Please hit that subscribe button. Please share this out on all your social media platforms. It helps the channel, man. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I just try to give y'all the truth, man. There's 64 people in here across 4 platforms. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Listen, if you on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV, slide over to YouTube. That's where I'm a partner at. I stream on those platforms to get people over here and bring it. Try to put it everywhere, like Xbox games. But this is the platform I would really appreciate if y'all pulled up on. Hit that subscribe on YouTube, One Away Dragons TV. Y'all already know what it is. It's been another great show with a great community. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. And as I always say when I'm out, I want you to bring your game and not your name. And those are the facts.